a Florida State touchdown.
Okay, guys. This is
Obviously,
part
the
4.
scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie
23 to
quarterback, but hey, a
61.
touchdown pass there maybe builds a little
Let's
confidence.
go.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
So following the touchdown, here are the Seminoles now to kick the football away. This fielded at the 2. And he spins through. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will
Isaiah, do you want to do your thing?
21-yard line.
I'll let you do your
The
thing.
Tiger offense ready to
Where
get
are you?
after it one
Isaiah
more time.
Street. Do you want to do your thing?
They go play action
Do
here
your
on
thing.
first down. And now he'll let this one go deep.
There's
back
no way
over
he
the
catches
middle.
it.
And that's caught inside the 35.
What?
It's a big play
What?
there.
What?
And even
What?
50
What?
yards.
What?
If you were
What?
with us
What?
for the
What?
semifinal, we told the story. I mean, this is a quarterback who was heavily recruited out of high school 4 years ago. On signing day, had all the hats in front of him. People weren't sure where he was going to go. So many different offers. Wound up here, and it hasn't been the script he probably would have written, but what a storybook ending this could turn out to be if they can take care of business in this title bout. They'll drop the throw. Steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking
Okay, Isaiah
off,
Streets,
picking
it's
up
time
the
for you
first
to do your
down
thing.
on a 13-yard run. Here's a first and goal
Isaiah
LSU.
Streets and... Okay, it's time for you to score a
They'll
touchdown.
set up to throw.
Streets, I'm counting on you.
Yeah, he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal.
I know most of the time when the
1 yard
ball's in the
line.
air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
He'll look to throw. And that is caught. It's an LSU touchdown. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. LSU lining up here to go for 2. Little loft on that touchdown pass and sort of dropped it in the breadbasket perfectly.
Right in the bucket, and when you're coming out of college and you're a rookie in the NFL, sometimes you forget about the different types of throws you
There's
have
no
to
way.
make. You just rely on your fastball and throw it as hard as you can all the time.
I did that on
But in
purpose,
this
guys.
situation, he understood and threw it in a spot where only his receiver was going to get it and no one else. That was pretty.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it.
And he will take this in.
I'm literally letting them score.
Reginald Wilhoit, 45 yards. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. He's got the hat trick, 3 touchdowns now.
Did you throw yours? Did you throw yours
I
up?
didn't have mine. You've got yours. You've got one of those Abe Lincoln hats.
Yeah, and that stovepipe is going right out there for a nose for the end zone. 3rd time today. I think he deserves a tip of the cap.
What's that
This is
smell?
fielded at the goal line. Oh, spinning away. And he'll take it a yard or so past
What's
the
that smell?
20.
We're
caught at
smelling
the
Isaiah
21
Streets'
yard line.
touchdown. Why? Why do I smell an Isaiah
The Tiger
Streets
offense
touchdown?
ready to get after it one more time.
Isaiah Streets
This is
is-
sort of what you would call a put-away
Man,
drive.
I like the Isaiah Streets touchdown idea. Let's do it.
It certainly
Let's
feels
do
that way, and I
it.
think
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 29. And what a big-time play there. 51 yards. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
I'm
They'll
trying
come
to
up
do
after
a
the sack on
4th and
second
99
12.
play.
Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. That escapes the sack. And he's going to go down again.
I don't know what you were seeing on that play, but it felt to me like I wasn't watching a football field. I was watching a boxing ring. Watching, but he was bobbing and weaving and trying to make sure he kept the play alive. Just didn't turn out well for him in the end, dude.
Impressive that he stayed in the pocket while avoiding those couple of would-be tackles, but eventually goes down. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. It certainly did.
And he did everything he could there, trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They shakes him off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end...
And the pressure gets to him again.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. 4th down.
Well, it's not going to be a 1st down, but that's a nice job of picking up yardage on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't enough to pick up the 1st down.
On the ground, McGrath. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And as a result, possession switches hands. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow. Talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophy, some...
And now look at him go. The 20, 10. And he takes it into the end zone for a Florida State touchdown.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. So instead of the incredibly obvious choice of trying to punt it out near midfield, now they left their defense with no margin for error. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. As simply as not in their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And they take a knee. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and as a result, possession switches hands. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be...
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he takes it into the end zone for a Florida State touchdown.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. So following the touchdown, here are the Seminoles now to kick the football away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
How about this story? Behind a quarterback
Okay,
who's
guys,
never
that's
taken
it.
a snap
Bye.
in a college football